Hello, everybody. Honestly, when I did episode 1, of this podcast, I never thought this day would come. We are officially 36 episodes later. And this is a pretty exciting episode. I probably should have figured out how to record my screen before this. Yeah. But we are officially on season 2 of the Sir Purrcast, 37 episodes later. Only really missed one day. Which I'm super upset about that. Obviously, in the month of July, I aim to miss 0 days. I don't want to miss any. I love doing it. I know I am traveling. But hopefully, I think I'm just gonna pre-record episodes and then just schedule them to release. So, if I miss some important Panthers news, either I'm a brick or that's why. But I mean, I just thought. It's the first episode in the month of July. Happy July, everybody. It is the month of Bryce Young's birthday. We will be celebrating that July 25th. And then there's some other exciting stuff going on in July, like training camp. The Panthers obviously are going to have earlier dates than most due to the Hall of Fame game, which I'm super stoked about. I think it'd be really cool to do a live reaction on this podcast to a game. Maybe just one quarter, because I don't know how much my PC can handle. But, yeah. But in training camp. So, one thing I wanted to do for this podcast, for just the first episode of season 2, the first thing I want to do is the Immaculate Grid, because there's the Panthers in it. So, we're going to do that really quickly. So, I'm just going to do the Panthers part, because I don't really want to embarrass myself. So, there's Saints, Panthers. My mind immediately goes to Ted Ginn. Ooh, Roman Harper. I feel like Roman Harper is going to be more niche. I could be wrong. What the sick? I also have a big announcement for today's episode. Yeah, mine. Okay, yeah, Roman Harper was 2%. Now I kind of want to redo it and see how much Ted Ginn was, but whatever. And then Panthers Rams, I'm thinking Christian Roseboom. Oh my god. There we go, I spelled it right. Oh, 0.8. That's good. That's spicy. And then 1,000 yards rushing, I could do Rico Dowdle. Chuba Hubbard. There's McCaffrey. There's JT. Did Mike Davis ever crack 1,000? Oh, see, I don't know if you know this, but NFL.com recently released 30 minutes of Panthers offensive highlights, 2020, 2025, and I recently remembered Mike Davis existed. I'm just gonna look it up, but I'm not gonna do it no matter what. I'm gonna do. Oh, do you think Steven Davis ever had it? I don't know. I'm just gonna do Rico. But I want to know if Mike Davis ever had. And he's a lawyer, bro. Come on. I also want to know what team he's played for, because that could be useful for Immaculate Grid. Falcons, Ravens, Hawks. Oh my gosh, he played for Bears, Seahawks, Niners, Falcons, and Ravens. Wow, that's gonna be useful. Carolina, oh god, I mean, yeah, that's why I didn't really do him, because I was not sure at all, which is why I'm going to go with, because Steven Davis was hurt for a lot of 2024, or 2004, I don't know why I said 2024, I'm just gonna go Rico. I feel like it's gonna be pretty obvious, but only 6, not bad. So yeah, there you go. Roman Harper, Christian Roseboom, Rico Dowdle. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. And obviously there's training camp. I'm super excited for training camp. I'm definitely gonna be, just tapped in to that. And you guys should too. Obviously, no pressure. But it's just super useful. Just to get, if you want to be more invested in just your team and just predict stuff, it'll go a long way for knowing your team. But it's going to begin like mid-July, I think. Because of that, we need the earlier week because of the Hall of Fame game. We're a week behind everyone, and then that extra Hall of Fame game is going to be super useful. I think I can't wait. I really hope you defer. That way, I'm assuming it'll be Ryan Fitzgerald. Ryan Fitzgerald can be the first player to touch the ball. So Panthers player will be the first player to touch the ball in the 2020 3 seasons. So that's what I'm hoping for. But if not, I'm also going to be excited because we got to see the offense first, and I'm much more curious about how the offense is going to look than the defense. Because, yeah. But training camp, there's a couple things to look for. You can look for a backup quarterback battle. Jonathan Brooks for sure. XL. The nickel spot, how is that going to look? A bunch of stuff in the offensive line. First off, Bryce Young and Luke Frontier. The center, just center position as well. Just look at the centers. And then also, also, how are they incorporating Monroe? How are they incorporating Willie? And what are they doing with Rasheed Walker? How is that left side of the offensive line going to look with Icky out? I think it's going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be really exciting camp. And then also just the opportunities opening up for Nick Gordon and Derek Brown with Jalen Phillips, and just the new pieces we added on defense, as well as Nick Gordon. He's gonna be looking good. And then obviously, like I said, Corey Thornton or Shao, who looks better. And then there's some other receivers. I'm going to be interested to see some of these guys. Obviously, how Bryce looks. Which reminds me, I wanted to look something up about Bryce Young. So I'm going to do that really quick. I'm just going to keep talking. I really wish I had my... I really wish I was able to record my screen, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how to do that. Back in the day when I used to make Minecraft videos, I figured it out, but I do not know how to do it anymore. But I'm just gonna kind of like explain it. Okay, AI is not giving what I want to do. Alright. Anyways, alright. So, every day, basically, for this past, I don't know, it's however long my Duolingo streak is. I think it's like 40-something days. For the past, like, 46 days. It's like probably 5 days after, so it's like 44, I think. That sounds right. 44 days. So, for the past 44 days, I have been working on what I'm calling the Carolina Panthers Encyclopedia, which it's a Google site, but it is out. I'm publishing it right now. I'm gonna try and publish it daily. It's absolutely not done. You can find all of the Sir Purrcast episodes as well as a lot of good information on the Carolina Panthers. I'm gonna keep working on this, obviously, until I die, because it's hopefully until I die, unless I do not plan on giving up, but obviously it'll keep having to go because I'm going to keep needing to add information about 2026, 2027, all that stuff. But it's not close to done at all. I plan on doing a lot with this. I'm doing every season. A lot of the information is fact checked. I'm not trying to brag, but I do not need to fact check a lot of it, but I still am, just to make sure it's 100% accurate. If you can, obviously, I mean, no one's actually watching this episode, let's be real. Maybe I'll title it differently. Should I title it differently to get people to actually watch this? I might title it like one of those clickbait, like, you know, all the, like, the YouTube videos you see where it's like, breaking news, Carolina Panthers, like, and it's like the weirdest channel names ever. I'll title it like that, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it'll get me more views. Maybe I'll actually make a thumbnail this time. But probably just for this episode. Just to get people to see this, because I think it's really cool. I'm pretty proud of it. Nowhere close to being done. Like I said, so much more to do. I mean, you'll see if you actually look at this. I'll link it in the description. But, I mean, I'm doing every receiver who's ever played. Every player I'm gonna, like, do information on. So it'll never really be done. It'll take me definitely years for sure. And I'm just gonna keep adding 2026. Right now I've done Bryce Young. I have finished Bryce Young. I'm working on 2025 right now. But I'm going over basically like every play that he's done. If you want to learn about Bryce Young's high school, Bryce Young's like the first thing I've done. I've done a couple smaller things, like Sir Purr, because it's Sir Purrcast. And I've done Sam Mills. I've done Mike McCormack. I've done a little bit of Sweet Caroline. I've done the creation of the Panthers. And then obviously there's Sir Purrcast, a little episode description, if you want to see that. So every episode, season 2 is going to be a different page. It is a Google site. It's published. I'll link it in the description. And yeah, if you see a real weird title, obviously, that's going to be why. Just because I really want people to see this. Because I think, you know, if you want to learn more about the Panthers, I think this is a good way. And season 2, I cannot wait for season 2. It's going to be better. We are going to do some crazy stuff. I think just, I don't have too many plans. I know there's going to be some pretty big trivia. Which personally, I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, because I feel like I've been doing this a little bit with the site. But last trivia with the Bryce Young questions, I came up with those like 20 minutes before, and I was pretty proud of the questions. I thought they were pretty good. But you'll have to let me know. My goal with this podcast is just to provide information about the Panthers in a fun way. I don't know. With the trivia, that's kind of what it is. But just information about the Panthers, keep people dated. It keeps me dated as well. Like, every time, this is like my way of checking Panthers.com, I guess. I mean, I check it a lot more than this, but every time I do the podcast, like, I check it, like, I check Panthers.com, I'd say, like, every 2 hours, but I always check it right before I do the podcast, just in case, I missed something for today, because I always want to be active. Like, right now, the Panthers just released their photos, and wow, people look so much different, than what they did, in terms of what they did beforehand. But I'm super excited for July. It's gonna be a great year, or great month. I'm pretty sure Ian Thomas was born on the 22nd of July, so we can celebrate his birthday. Let me look that up. Oh, and then Jonathan Brooks was born on the 21st, right? That's not who I want. What are the odds a completely different Ian Thomas was born on the 23rd? Oh, he was born on June 6th? There's no way. Am I tripping? Yeah, I think I'm tripping. I might be going insane. But you know, there's still JB. I'm sure there's others. But yeah, this is gonna be a shorter episode because I'm gonna end it right now. Because to be honest, I didn't have anything planned besides announcing some stuff. I didn't have like an actual thing to talk about, which I could have, but I wanted the majority of the episode to be about this, which it was, and I feel like if I had something to talk about, it would have been over like 25 minutes, and I like them to stay like in between 18 to 20, 24. Which obviously this one isn't gonna be, but there's leadway on each side. But anyways, yeah, check out the site. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited for season 2. Keep pounding.